basic thrusts. For the basic thrusts, I will be shirachi, sensei will be uchidachi. So we're going to have some tension, okay? And sensei is going to lead by allowing his sword to move to the side. Okay. So we're contending, so sensei is leading by allowing this opening. So as this opening happens, a mote, so on the forward side, I'm coming straight in. So again, so we're contending, there's an opening, I'm coming in lower, upper chest, node, or face. Okay. How high I go will depend on not just how much is given, but whether the giving happens with the rising up as well. So if he rises up as he gives space, I will go higher than if he gives me space lower. So I will tend to come in over the thumb. Okay. So again, we're contending, so that was the direct thrusting. So now, sensei is going to over push, so he's still initiating, so he's still uchidachi. So he's over pushed that way. That means I'm going to slide in here, and I'm going to come over here, lower chest, or same thing again. I'm going to come straight in here, and this is all very linear. Now, so sensei slightly higher. Okay, so we're contending. He over pushes, but he raises as he over pushes. So I'm going to come in here and under this forearm here. So we'll swap sides for that one. Okay, so he's going to over push and come up slightly. So to bring off, and I'm coming under this arm into here. The final version is, so we're here, he over pushes, I'm coming, he brings his sword back, and I pin this wrist into the body. If this was open, I would go for it, so it's more that he's bringing the sword in my way, and instead of trying to find a way around things, or into things here, I'll go straight for the wrist. So we'll do that one again. So we're here, so I pin the wrist. Okay. So this is all linear. We're active, we're contending, one of us over pushes, we come in, or they over yield, and I come in. Next level, we're contending, so I'm going to use tension footwork. So I'm going to come off here and come do the same strikes, lower, upper, nodo, cow. It depends on his sword. The difference is I'm using this footwork, come off here. You can track me with the sword, okay? So we are still actively engaged, so if I move, you should follow me. So I'm going to use my tension footwork, come in here, and come against the blade, and straight in for one of the strikes. So again, active here. So it can be coming off and in, or it can be just giving myself the angle. Okay. And the other side, again, we're contending. So I'm coming with the blade this way. So we're contending. I'm coming off here. I'm keeping the pressure on to give a little indication that something's changed. I'm coming here, and I'm coming with this strike again. I'm not coming in straight. Assuming they're coming back to track on me, I'm keeping the blade to this side of me. When I'm on this side, I'm keeping the blade to this side of me. It's an exaggeration. When I'm on this side, I'm keeping the blade to this side of me. So again, we've got the same attacks. Over. His sword comes up slightly. There. So the sword pulls back. I'm going to go straight through the wrist. Stationary, and it relies on uchidachi giving me an opening one way or the other. So over pushing. or over-yielding. And then more active on my side is tension footwork. So this is kind of making me uchidachi because I'm initiating. So again, we're contending. Gono-sen. Okay. So we're in this position again. So for number one, I'm going to drop my sword. So we know from our basic thrusting, which is the foundation of everything, if I give an opening, I can expect that straight away without any hesitation. So we're contending, I'm going to drop this here. I'm going to turn these frontal targets away. And the only thing that's left is this target here. Okay? So it makes no sense for Sensei to try and come around this way. He's either going to edge that way or come straight in. So I'm here. So this is an exaggeration. My opening is now here. Your centering back is to that side. And because he's over that side, I cut in. So we'll do that again. So we're contending. There's my opening. There's his centering back. You can put your sword back when I open as well to protect it. So this gives me what looks like a nice cut. And it gives, because my hips are back and he's moved to this side, there's a big hip rotation on my part. So I move, I show this top, there's my opening. And the other side. So again, we're contending. I'm here. That's the only point I'm showing. So he naturally goes to that side. So we're contending here. There's my first opening. Now my second opening is the proper opening where he korans. Okay. Look at the Bible of my body. I've got to do a 180, giving Sensei plenty of time for his irimitai. We'll do that one more time. We're contending. I'm showing this there. Right. 3 and 4. So again, we're contending. This time, when I move to the side, I'm not showing this target. I'm showing this one. If you think about going around to the outside, it's too easily covered. So as I drop this here, I want him to think about coming into the front here. So there's my opening. I've got myself covered, we're contending. When I drop here, I'm offering this target. I'm going to open, and the koran is going to be to that side. Right. Now, my target isn't over there where it is on 1 and 2, it's there. So my hips are already angled in this way. I just drop in, you're going to be there. Yeah. Again, we're contending. I move here. He's on that target line there. Okay, so we do that one more time. So I've started to move this way. He's on line with me here. It makes sense I go straight for a thrust. 4. There's my check. Check. And when I do my proper opening, is when you koran that way, which means he's there. So we'll do that again. So we're contending. Yeah, there's my check. So 5 and 6. I'm going to be square on. I'm going to drop there, very small tenkan movement. I'm showing, I want you to think that you can just put straight in. So I haven't done a bigger movement like this, encouraging him to come with me for like 3 and 4. So we're contending, I just drop here and subtly moved. his inclination is to come straight in. I'm coming straight in here. I'm guiding back, cutting back. You are seeing this there, in, there. In theory, if I'm doing this very slow, I'm dropping this and moving here. You should be doing that, but I shouldn't be giving you time for that. While you're still thinking about it, I'm coming in, and if I catch you like that, you've got problems. So your response, as I knock that way, is to recover your balance that way. So you only need to think about coming forwards. Six. So we're contending. So I'm coming here, checking while he's still thinking about coming forwards, and then I'm doing my opening in here, and you're going to be there. And then you're coming in that way. I'm here, there's my right, 7 and 8. So we're contending. I'm coming up and showing here. Yeah, so I'm making an obvious target. So as my tension takes me offline, there's my first move. Yeah. My second move is to come in against the fingers, so you clear. And then I cut down. Okay? We'll do that again. So we'll do it in exaggerated form. Here, there, there. And I'll do it again without giving any time really for the thrust, which I don't really want him to. I want him to think about and not have time to do. And 8. So again, this time we're contending. I'm going to come over the top. I want him to go low. Thrust comes in here. There's my opening. There's my there. Nine and 10. So I'm here. So I'm going to compromise my movement so Sensei can do his normal block, which means I'm going to come off here and I'm going to come in here. Okay, so it's a normal one. Now I'm going to flick this to the side as I step. So you're going to go carry, and as I flick that to the side, you're going to meet.
Opposite side?
Yes.
Change your legs to the left?
Yes. You're going
okay.
carry,
okay.
and then I flip it to the side, and you meet. Okay. Almost perfect. One more time. So I'm using my tension footwork there. For 10.